So in this video, I want to discuss how similar the mind, the thinking mind, this process I talk so much about, how similar it is to a used car salesman. So if you've ever had this experience in the 80s or 90s to walk onto a lot, particularly if you're broke and you're buying a real inexpensive car, someone would come out and they would lay on all these persuasion tactics, things like, just take it for a test drive, or just put $50 down. They're anything they can do to get, or even just talking with you, trying to create a connection. And all these were just to get you to have a commitment, get you to do something. We know from the persuasion literature that if I can get you to commit just a little bit, that's that foot in the door, and your odds of making a much greater commitment in the future have dramatically increased. So that's what all these tactics are trying to get you to do. And then sometimes, they're just more funny. Like, you think you hate it now, but wait till you drive it, which is my personal favorite. But the mind has so many similarities to this. It's actually kind of remarkable, because you can be sitting on a beautiful day and you have no problems and there's nothing to do. And all of a sudden the mind will step in, and it will be so similar to this salesman in the sense that it will be, take this thought for a test drive. What do I need to do to put you in this thought today? And it's all these innocent things like, just test drive it, which, just think of me just for 1 or 2 seconds. And so, maybe it's something that happened 10 years ago. And it all seems very innocent, but we know this foot in the door. As long as you can get a small request, your odds of a much larger request in the future have increased. So sure, you say, I'll give you 3 seconds of my time. And so then that thought passes. And the next thing you know, you've bought it, and you're ruminating and you're thinking about something that happened 10 years ago. And it's literally stealing reality. It's stealing the reality of the present moment of what you're doing right now. It's gone. And you're caught in this used thought, because so many of these thoughts, that they're not new. They're used, and they masquerade for often what they're not. And you say, okay, well, all the literature on persuasion, we figured out a lot of variables that go into this process. And so, okay, who is the mind talking itself into? Well, of course, it's talking itself into itself. The mind is convincing itself. It's using its own persuasion techniques on your ego and your thinking mind. And that's how it exists. That's how it actually talks you into buying that it's you.